Wow, okay, that's closer than I thought. Right, so to give you some context to what I was just doing, this is the lens that I normally use for pretty much everything I do. When I go out, it's a good lens. It is the Canon EFS 10 to 18mm, so it's a wide angle lens, so it's really, really good for when I'm kind of out and about, just sort of, you know, holding the camera. You get a lot of the background, you get other stuff as well. However, as you guys know, I have this tendency when I kind of come back from my vlogs, finishing the day, to sit back in my room and basically just be like, let's wrap up what's happened. And one of the things that kind of bothered me before was the wide angle lens is great when I'm out and about, when there's interesting stuff to look at. When I'm in my room, it kind of just doesn't have the same effect. It's a little bit wide, a little bit kind of gets too much in, and you don't necessarily get that cool sort of depth of field effect. So this lens, this one, let me close it so it doesn't, this one is a, so I'm not a camera expert, I'm still learning stuff, hence why I'm kind of experimenting with different things and whatnot. I've still got a lot to learn, but basically has a different focal range, so we can then get kind of a nicer picture when I'm effectively sitting here talking to you guys, and then the background is blurred out. She looks a little bit nicer, more kind of personal, so in my vlogs I'm going to jump between the two different lenses. Main difference with this one doesn't have a zoom, so I have to kind of like sit further back, and there's just too much in my room to get in the way for that. So I need to adjust for that. I'm happy with how it looks. I think it looks kind of cool. What do you guys think? Let me know down below. This one you'll typically see maybe at the beginning, maybe at the end. But yeah, whenever I'm out and about, I'm going to rely on this because this is just super, super handy. Lenses aside, last week, on Wednesday last week, was my 27th birthday. It was a really busy week because new content dropped for Destiny on Tuesday. There was kind of bleed over on Wednesday, so I requested for my family that we kind of push any celebrations to the weekend. Wednesday was a chance to relax in the evening, just chill, and then Saturday had a pretty cool birthday surprise. My family took me out, didn't tell me what I was doing, and it's been a while. Back when you're a kid, surprises, like, they happen a lot. You know, it's like, oh, I'm not gonna tell you this, you kind of go somewhere, it's like, whoa. When you tend to get older, surprises are few and far between. So this was really cool. I took my camera with me, but because I didn't really know what to expect, I couldn't really give context to what was actually going on, so I just kind of filmed while I was there. Long story short, I went to the Shard. Now, for those of you guys not in the UK, Shard is a big skyscraper built in London Bridge, centre of London. It is designed to look like kind of a big piece of glass sticking out the ground, basically. And I have always wanted to go up there. In fact, I got a ticket for it probably about 5 years ago for my birthday back then. But I was sort of super busy with work at the time, didn't get a chance to go. So eventually, 5 years later, finally managed to do it. So this is a quick look at my day. Up in the Shard for a kind of surprise birthday celebration. Didn't actually know we're going here, but it's like really, really cool. We're actually on the 72nd floor. Building is 1,016 feet tall, so 1,010 feet taller than me. 72nd floor is the sky deck. 68th floor is where the lift takes you to. The lift also goes super fast as well. But I've actually wanted to kind of go up here for like a long time. You get sort of awesome views of London as well, so it's like a really, really cool place to go to. But had a ticket for this about sort of 5 years ago for my birthday. Never actually got a chance to use it, so my mum went instead. Here with the family, chilling, and then we're gonna go out this evening, go for some food as well, so should be good. Wow! However, following that wasn't quite finished because one of the main things that I did ask that we could do was go out for sushi, my favourite food, and while we're in London, didn't necessarily go to a strictly sushi restaurant, but some of you guys probably heard it before. It was a new one for me, a restaurant known as Benihana. It's got a bit of a reputation because they cook for you in front of you on this table and they put on a show at the same time. Again, this was all part of a surprise, so I had no idea what I was getting myself into, but I am very, very glad I bought my camera for that bit because some of the stuff they do is just look at it.
I see you, baby. Chicken,
Thank you. Thank you. So yeah, that's kind of it really, to be honest. It was more of a sort of story time because, as mentioned, I filmed a few things last week, or filmed a few things over the weekend, but given the kind of lack of context beforehand and the sort of surprise element, I couldn't necessarily make a proper vlog out of it, so I decided to just sort of, you know, catch you guys up now, let you know what's been going on. Exciting stuff's coming next week. I can't quite talk about it just yet, but I am off somewhere that will definitely be very cool to vlog. So do stay tuned for that. That I'm super excited for. The main reason I wanted to vlog today as well was to test out this lens, so definitely let me know what you guys think down below. I am, at the time of filming this, I can just see the little preview window over there, and it looks pretty cool. I will of course know for sure once I put it in my editing software, but if this does come out how I think it's going to come out, then this will basically be my sort of format. So it'll be this lens for like talking to you guys, sort of camera stuff, and then when I'm out and about roaming, then we'll switch back to the other one.